as much as every single time I say there's no hope in humanity, there's no hope in what we're doing. I look at the world, after Gaza, and I just look at it like as like everything in my life was dim, like like nothing makes me happy, nothing makes me excited, nothing makes me, not because I'm depressed, it's because I feel like I lost hope in humanity. Like when you see these things, not only me, like I know people are seeing these things because the people of Gaza are videotaping their death. I know everybody have seen these videos. They're videotaping their death. And in the middle of that, you have the healthcare workers that were trying to send a message to them that we're with you. And in this flotilla, the conscience flotilla has only medics and journalists so that we can tell the people we are with you. The journalists who are dead over there, we are with you. We are with your family. We are with all of the journalists who have burnout. We are trying to raise attention that this genocidal regime is trying to obscure the truth and is trying to kill the truth and preventing the journalists from doing their job, which is spreading the truth that this genocidal regime is committing a genocide in Gaza. And that's what exactly they're doing. And not only that, we're trying to send a message to the healthcare workers over there. They're suffering who are suffering from burnout. That our hearts with you. You are the true heroes, not us. You are the true heroes. I'm trying to tell them that I love you, and it was a true honor of my life to work side by side by you. I remember this doctor, Katie. His name is Dr. Hamdan. Dr. Hamdan was like a top-notch doctor, top-notch, the best doctor you'll ever see. Very kind, very light-hearted, despite all of this destruction and despite all of this horror. He still has a smile on his face. He still treats his patient well. He still helps all of his patients. He lives in the ER with his family. He receives a phone call from the IDF, from the IOF, telling him, if we come to the hospital, we are going to kill you and kill your entire family. So this is a doctor who sacrificed all of his life so that he can become a doctor to help people. And when the time of truth comes in and he's still helping his people, they come in and threaten him and tell him, we are going to come and kill you if we find you in the hospital. You know why, Katie? Because they don't want him to be there. Because they want the entire population to be displaced. They want the entire population to die out of epidemics, which hit them very badly over there. When I was standing in the ER, I can see the people yellow from hepatitis A. You can literally point at which one has hepatitis A. You can see the chicken pox everywhere. You can see scabies. You can see head lice, and then we don't have medications for them. We don't have medications for chicken pox, and we don't have, sorry, for head lice or for scabies, simply because this genocidal regime again has prevented medical supplies, every single thing that you can think of that will help them to survive. That's what's
So
happening in Gaza, Katie.
I'm so sorry for this, and thank you so much for talking to us. I wanted to ask you as a final question, what it is that you expect to experience from the IDF and how you're preparing for that.
Well, it's not what we're expecting. What's happening right now? What's happening right now is we have a bunch of drones on top of us watching us. We're pointing at them one by one, and the activity is very high. And we're expecting an abduction at any time soon. We are right now in the international water. We have the right to be in the international water. We are civilians carrying medications, and then we're trying to give them to the Gaza people. We're here we're here as just just human beings. We're not a threat to anybody. We're not doing anything illegal. We're not doing anything unusual. We just have medications, activists, journalists, and healthcare workers. We're just coming to Gaza so that we can be with them, help them as healthcare workers, tell the people that we are unable to go to Gaza because this genocidal regime has been prevented us from going to Gaza. I have many coworkers who tried to go to Gaza so many times. I have been denied. I have so many coworkers who want to help and relieve the burned out healthcare workers, and they have been denied. We have a crisis over there in Gaza, and they're preventing us from bringing any medical equipments, any medications. There's nothing there. Even if I go to Gaza, there's nothing to do, Katie. I'll be honest with you. Before this flotilla happened, or during this time, I would say like within the vicinity of last week, I received an invitation to go to Gaza with one of the organizations in the United States. And at the same time, I received this invitation to go on the flotilla. I didn't go. I didn't go to Gaza because I didn't see any kind of of uh, of a thing that I can do for the Gazan people. There's nothing to work with. There's nothing. We yesterday we spoke to the to Al Auda hospital, trying to do some outreach, telling them we're coming for you. Try to give them some hope. And then these people, Katie, oh my God, they're just the most compassionate, the most like they have unusual resilience. They have unusual hope in them, something that you only can see in Gaza. And then they told it, and I asked them, like, do you guys operate in Al Auda hospital? And they said, oh, yes, we do operate there. We're very excited. We have one surgeon who's doing all surgeries. He's doing vascular surgery. He's doing orthopedic surgery. He's a general surgeon. He's doing all gynecology surgery. He's doing all kinds of surgeries. And when we asked him why don't you? And he's burned out. And we asked them why you don't have more surgeons, and they said, well, because the rest of the surgeons are either in prison or are dead. So this is the healthcare system in Gaza, and then the rest of the surgeons who are like, for example, in Al Shifa or other hospitals, they're unable to come because it's very dangerous for them to come, extremely dangerous. The people over there in Gaza, they're risking their life every single day. Have you seen that medic that who was standing in the hospital and he was shot in the head by a quadcopter? What did this guy do to you guys? What did he do? What did he do to the world? What what?
Yeah.
It's just very sad. I mean, I just don't know like when the humanity is going to move. Like when are you going to do something about it? And I ask myself, and before I ask everybody else, I'm not better than you are or anybody else in the world. I'm just saying, like, if we don't move right now, Gaza is at high risk of being exterminated. Not only like, displaced, the whole entire population is at severe, significant risk of being exterminated. Thank
Yeah.
you very much, Katie. I
Have a
appreciate you
great
having us
day.
on your show. I wish you
Thank
the best, everyone. And then please follow us on the tracker, see where the ship is, and then if anything happened to us, I want the entire world to move with us. I want everyone to do something about this genocide that is happening. Thank you very much, guys.